Okay, so as you can see, the light is coming from the right-hand side. Now, what happens with an object is all the surfaces on the object that are pointing directly to the light will show at their brightest. Objects that are pointing furthest away from the light will be at their darkest. This dude over here, and I've just popped him down on the table and I've taken a photograph. So can you see what's happening? We've got all the turns going on. So this piece here is closer to the light, he's brighter. This piece here is pointing more away from the light, because remember he's now concave. So he's opposite. If I turn him around, he's lighter because he's closer to the light. He's darker because he's further away from the light. So I'll start off just looking for the lightest value. So I've just marked off that little highlight. So I won't necessarily avoid it, but what I will do is I'll just make sure that I don't go really dark in that area there. Remember, because we use as little pressure as what we have to. We'd rather first go darker with a pencil than actually use a darker pencil than actually press harder. So I'm just holding the pencil absolutely flat, and I'm using one of my chisel points. I'm doing a flat area of shading now, so I'm using the chisel point. I'm just going to lay myself, besides that lightest little highlight over there, I'm laying down my lightest tonal value. Because nothing over here is white. So I'm not worrying about the ridge, I'm just worrying about the inside of the spoon. Nice even little shading. So at this point you may not even see anything going on there. So that's fine, you know it's not white. Alright, so now let's just take one little piece at a time. For example, we can take this area over here, and let's just concentrate on that little area. That's all we need to do. Just do that. Forget about the rest. In other words, we're breaking it down into little bite-sized chunks. So I can see he's light in this area over here. He's gradually getting darker to there, and he seems to have little patches of even darker, say around this area over here. I'm still with the 2H. And I'm just looking for those changes in tonal value. So I'm going to use different pressures now in this area. To get those tonal values right for myself. A 4B, and I'll use that sharp edge of the chisel point. And I'm going to push that line so it is nice and sharp and even and round. Like that. Because that sharp line gives me the edge that I need. Alright, so let's do the same thing in this direction over here. Now can you see? Our light's coming from the right hand side. So this edge, let's go back to here. So So this edge here is the brightest because it's pointing most towards the light. Going darker. And then even as it curls around there is going darker. So I suspect this here is darkest because there was something reflecting in it. Something dark. So as we go around there, and here seems slightly lighter, so it's obviously had a little bit of reflected light of something over there. So we'll start over here. So I've got to take a look at my tonal value. That tonal value is definitely darker than the top of the spoon. So I'll have to start off darker. And I've got to have a sharp edge over here, otherwise I'm not going to see that corner. Make sure I've got a nice little sharp edge over there. And as we come around, it is going lighter. This, and then from here is also going lighter to meet that guy. So let's take a look and see where's that little bright edge as well. So we're going to work him into